George Kilpatrick, inspiration for the nation. It is time for us to check your money. And we're pleased to be joined by Vicki Brackens. Vicki is the president of Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC, and a registered representative of Lincoln Financial Advisors Corp. Member, SIPC. And of course, it's time to check your money. We're going to do the numbers this week. And Vicki, good to see you as always.
Great to see you again this week, George. Well, before I jump into the heart of the conversation, I want to remind everyone that October is Cyber Security Awareness Month. The Department of Homeland Security publishes amazing tools and facts about cybersecurity and how to better protect yourself from cyber crime. Now, with everything that's happened recently, we all should pay attention to this. They have online something called the Stop, Think, Connect Toolkit. So remember, cyber criminals, George, they really don't discriminate. They target vulnerable computer systems regardless of wherever they are. They could be in your home, they could be at your business. It really doesn't matter. Cybersecurity, we have to look at this, is a shared responsibility. So the toolkit that's published by the Homeland Security Department, I want everyone to go and get a copy. I've looked at everything that they have there, and they have not only guides, but little tip cards. You can get that toolkit at dhs.gov/Stop Think Connect Toolkit. That's one word, Stop Think Connect Toolkit. They're online. And also, we're publishing on my website, which you can also get at infobrackensfsn.com, a copy of this cybersecurity paper called Digital Deception. There are so many ways we can be tricked into giving out our personal information. And this paper will actually give you some of those tips.
We'll put that link on our website, on our Facebook page as well. In fact, if you haven't liked Inspiration for the Nation, George Kilpatrick Facebook page, go there and do that now, because that's the only place where this will be. So you better get there right now and do that. And also, dhs.gov, Stop Think Connect. If you don't use the word toolkit, Google will still find it.
That's true. Thank you very much. Okay. Google will still find it. Okay?
Right. All right. So I think it's time to get down to business.
I think so, too. So we've been dealing with two really big concepts, and I've been dealing with it sort of in an overview, but today we are going to actually have everyone, as we say, do the work.
Okay.
So here's a reminder. We have two things that we're always working with: increasing your net worth each year, and the second one being to figure out how to accomplish and what our lifetime wealth ratio is. We want to make sure that that wealth ratio is actually 50% or more. So let's put some pen to paper here. So I want everyone to stop right now. Project number one. On my website, I have some calculators. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you can access those. We are going to calculate your actual net worth.
Today.
So remember, your net worth is all of your assets, the things that you own, minus the things that you owe. Go to the website, walk through the process. You should come up with a number. When you look at that number, don't necessarily judge it, just find out what it is. Because once we know what it is, we can move forward with all of the other things that we need to do.
So you need to get your paperwork ready, like your bills and
you got to do everything. Okay?
No, but get it ready.
Exactly. Get it ready. Get it in front of you, because when you get to the calculator page, it's going to ask you a series of questions. What's your home worth? What's your car worth? And if you don't have any idea, you can use some of the resources that are out there. Google's one of them. You can go through and look at ZMAT, or you can go to the car web services, okay, that will actually calculate. Actually pull out your insurance policy. There's a number there. They'll tell you exactly. But you need to follow those questions and answer and put in all of the value so that at the end you'll have an actually calculated net worth. Take that report, because it's a full report if you actually use my website. The full report. Take that report. If you are a couple, share it with each other. Talk about it. If you're single, it doesn't really matter. I want you to post it somewhere where you can see it every day.
Okay,
so that you can start focusing on it. The second project, though, is calculating your lifetime wealth ratio. Now, we're going to add an additional resource this week. It's called calculators.org.
Okay.
Calculators.org. When you get there, you'll find out that there's probably 200 different types of calculators. So I'm going to give you a little hint as to how to find this one that we need this week quickly. If you go to the home page, and on the right side of the page, under the tab that says True Cost, click that and then go to Lifetime's Earning Calculator. There's actually also a very good report there to explain what this process is about. You're going to need to have information relative to what you have earned so far. And if you're like me, trying to memory go back to all those years, another source for you to get that information very quickly is socialsecurity.gov. Your Social Security statement, which you should be checking once a year anyway. So if you've never logged in and created an account, this is the time to do so, will show all of your past earnings. Add that up and place it into the calculator. And from there, you'll also need your net worth statement, because here's what happens. In order to calculate your lifetime wealth ratio, you need to divide your net worth by your lifetime's earnings to date, which will give you the result. We're looking for an answer of 50% or more. Why? This is all about capturing our actual earnings. What are we doing what have we done in the past, and what are we going to do in the future to turn that cash flow, that income stream that we get each month, each year, year after year, into a retained wealth for us to move forward? Don't cheat. It's really important that you do this exercise and do it completely. Don't judge it. Just find out what the information is. Next week, we'll start talking about the next steps. Once we have those two factors, as to how we can use those to move you up the wealth pyramid. I think, George, at this point in time, I can say the plate is full.
Vicki Brackens, making us do the numbers. Do the numbers. Vicki Brackens is the president of Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC, and a registered representative of Lincoln Financial Advisors Corp. Member SIPC. Go to my Facebook page right now, and all of the links that Vicki mentioned for this segment will be right there waiting for you, including her website, brackensfsn.com. Thank you, Vicki.
Thanks, George.
Inspiration for the nation.